everyone, welcome. I hope that you're doing really well today. Today I'm coming to you with my week in review. I chose just a few things to share with you that I really did enjoy this week. This isn't going to be like a super lot because I went to do a current favorites video and I don't like to double dip, if you will. So let's just talk about the things that I really did enjoy this week. I did share with you that I've been using my JOSIE MARAN moisturizer with SPF of 47. I really do enjoy this. Now, if you have oily skin, I had oily skin for 50 years. If you have oily skin and you just don't like that sheen, then what I have been doing is when I use this and not a mattifying foundation, I've been going in with my Kay Oil Controller. There are a lot of different oil control lotions, serums out on the market. I really do enjoy the Kay one. Number one, it does an amazing job. It really does keep you mattified. Number two, you can reapply this. First step is after your moisturizer, you go in. What I do is I take just a tiny amount, warm it up, and I just push it in to my T-zone. Excuse me. That's where I am the oiliest, and then go ahead with your foundation. If you get super oily, believe me, I used to. If you get super oily or it's really humid and that accentuates your oil, then what you need to do is you just need to do the same thing, like a half a pea size amount. Warm it up in your fingers and then push it in where your oil is coming through. And this is amazing stuff. I also do like the MARAN, but when I touched up with it, it broke my foundation up a little bit. But that's why I like the Kay one. So I've been using these together because my skin is still healing from a cream that I tried a few weeks ago. My hives are almost completely gone now, but it's like oily, dry, oily, dry. It's, I don't know, it got the personalities of my skin confused or something. I really do enjoy this all over, but I just have been getting a little oily in my T-zone, so I've been pulling out my oil mattifier, and I really like them together. Foundations. You all know that we had family photos done as a surprise for my mother-in-law and my father-in-law, and I went through so many foundations trying to see which ones I really liked the look of on my skin, which I wanted that flawless look, but yet I wanted my skin to be skin because photos tell such a deep story, if you know what I mean. This was the winner. This was the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. I've still been using it some this week. I've been playing around with some others, but I had a couple days where I needed everything to just look amazing. So this was the foundation I kept here on my vanity and the one that I reached for. That's the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. But I have been going through a lot of my foundations. I had not visited these guys in a while. I really enjoy both of these. When I have really oily days in the summer, I always rely on my Infallible Matte, Pro Matte, and then any other time, I love the Infallible Pro Glow. I've been mixing them, and I really did like it. It lasted, both of them together. They worked wonderful together. They work wonderful alone, and it just gives me a really pretty finish. So, but I want to, I want to use these up, or they might be gone when I do my declutter, which I'm hoping to start taping this week. Last four foundations, and this is what I have on today. This is the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation. This is a beautiful foundation. I have this on today. I think I said that. I do have to mix colors. I mix, oh, let me get my eye out here. Okay. I have been mixing Ivory Light and Beige Medium. And like I said, I have it on today. When my face is going through a dry spell, I do have to be kind of careful not to get it on too heavy because, it is a totally full coverage foundation. But this is really a nice foundation. My face and my makeup will look like this all day. It does not matter what I do. It just doesn't matter what kind of a day I have. This lasts. It is amazing. If you like full coverage and a matte finish, it is really, really nice. Somebody sent me a private message and asked me if I was still enjoying my Elizabeth and James Nirvana the Amethyst, and I am. I wrote them back and I said I sure am. I wear it every day and I get compliments every day. I still love it. So that is definitely going to be in like every weekly favorite until you see it in my empties. You all know that I love the Lash Paradise Mascara. I love the waterproof one, except when it's time to take it off. It is really a challenge to take it off. I use coconut oil. It lessens the pain a little bit. This is the regular Lash Paradise. This is the one that my daughter loves, absolutely loves. She loves this stuff so much. Now, I was using this when I was wearing false lashes. This was the perfect one to go on my lashes and then put my false lashes on, and it blended them beautifully. It didn't matter that it uncurled them a little bit. The waterproof doesn't, but this one does a little bit on my lashes. So I have not been wearing false lashes very much lately. I just haven't had time. I was like, it's going to be time to do my mascara rotation, and this is just going to be wasted. So what I did was I had to open a new Rocket mascara, and so I've been putting my first coat of this on, using it like I told you before as a primer, and then I go in with 2 coats of this, and then my lashes are, hello, how are you? My name is Trish. That's what they say. So once again, this Rocket is amazing as a primer because it keeps your lashes separated, long, just curled and beautiful. So these have been a wonderful tag team this week. I have been using this Violet VOSS Matte About You. I really have enjoyed this. I made myself put it down because there was one palette that I was really upset that I didn't enjoy as much as I thought I was going to. So I actually put this guy down, but I've been using it for a couple weeks now. It's what I used in my family photos. Beautiful, blends perfectly, wears all day, and it's what I refer to as it looks fresh all day, meaning the colors aren't faded and going back to the base. Like, this doesn't turn into a brown or a weird gray or look muddy after hours. It just stays fresh and it looks really pretty all day. So this is a really nice palette. I know that Sephora will be coming up, I think it's this month, with their 25 off 50 coupon. So if you're looking for an eyeshadow palette that's all matte and you don't want the Too Faced one, that Violet VOSS Matte About You is one to consider. This is the palette that the first time I used it, I thought I was going to take it back. And then I used it again and I liked it a little bit better. But I was just really disappointed because I loved all of the ones they had put out before. I started using it on a more regular basis, playing around with it more, and then I've really learned to enjoy it. And I think I even mentioned that this was in no way going to be one of my favorites, but it's getting up there. It really is. This is the Lorac Mega Pro 4 palette. I really have had a lot of fun with it this week. I truly have. I've used more colors. I've mixed and matched a lot more. I've used some more of the shimmers, and I really have had a lot of fun with it. It was never about the color payoff or that it wasn't blendable or that it didn't wear very nicely and stay fresh looking for a long time. It was just kind of I just couldn't get into it for some reason. I don't know. I don't know what my problem was, but I have now, and I really enjoy it. It was funny the other day, I think it was this past week, Emily Nicole put up, and she was talking about this being in one of her top 5 palettes, and I can finally agree that yes, it really is a good palette, and I'm glad I have it. And lastly, what I have on my lips, I use the Itch Cherry Gel Lip Liner from Sephora because I thought this was the closest match that I had in my collection to this lipstick, and it's once again what I have on today, and it is the Rita from NARS, the NARS Audacious line. It is such a pretty, I don't know why I swatched it. I have it on my mouth, but still, there it is. Really pretty. It'll last for hours and hours, and oh no. Headed out to get my nails done. I got that off. that is it for my week in review. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with me. I hope that you enjoyed our little visit, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.